Oh joy, am I excited. I finally got my pre-ordered copy of Kamigami Battle's River of Souls, the first standalone expansion set to the entire Kamigami Battle series. I have a feeling the contents of this box is going to be very similar to the previous one, so hopefully this unboxing won't take too long. This is the second and the last standalone set I believe they're making. Afterward, all the expansions are going to be just expansions, so you need to have either Battle of the Nine Realms or River of Souls to play the following expansion sets. Before I wrap it, do want to take a look at the box. New goddess in the front. I'm not up on my Egyptian mythology, so this is going to be very, very new to me. Contents of the box is very similar to the previous game. New cards up here, but I'm not going to take a look at them. I want to see them when I unbox it. I'm going to go ahead and start unwrapping this. Unwrapping phase complete. Now just to open this up. I don't have any of the promos with this, unfortunately, so I'm not going to be able to take a look at those before I get to the big box. So straight into the box we go. If I can get it open, that'd be great. Alright, first thing is going to be the River of Souls manual, or gameplay manual. All the rules here. New cards. What is similar, what is different? Comparing this to the previous Battle 9 Realms rulebook, it looks pretty much similar. Might be a change in font or something different, I'm not sure what just yet. I'll definitely take a look at it, see what the actual difference is, if there's any updated rules or new features. Interestingly though, the one thing that caught my attention, it does have the all-out war variant. I thought maybe they might have some other variants in this, but it doesn't look like it does, it's just that one. Next is going to be the little thing here, gonna be careful not to pop any out like last time. So just numbers, numbers, and numbers. And the box contents, interesting, they have the little boxy things on the left. When I opened my Kamigami box for 9 Realms, it was one on each side. And it's empty. Second one is going to also be empty. Before I get to the big stuff, take a look at the smaller stuff. So these things here, dividers. As I mentioned in my last video, I'm not sure what they were for, but now I know. When you have multiple sets and you want to play different variations of battle, and you have them all organized, you use dividers to find out in a card box which card is which, so that's what dividers are for, just organizing it inside a card box. Another thing I mentioned in my previous video were the randomizers. Now, last video I didn't know what these were, but now I know how they work. What these are is if you want to mix multiple sets together, you would just put all the randomizer cards together from different expansion sets, and then you would draw them out, and that's going to be what kind of warrior deck you would build based on what cards you pull out. Same thing with Disciples. And of course, they give you the little foamy thingy, a little sponge. Gonna go ahead and get to this here. Looks like this is gonna be the warriors. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to open this. Again, it has a little line there. I don't know if you can see it, but I can't find any little plastic tabs sticking out I can grab, pull, and tie. Alright, unlike the Battle 9 Realms, I'm actually going to take half of this and take a good look at them because these are all new warriors to me. So first one we have is Amut. Attack 3 and its defenses are banished. That's cute. It's really hard. It's really harsh. So Amut. Sphinx. Fascinating. It's a water, or blue I should say. Warrior. Binu. Attack 1. Oh, it's kind of like Leo, except Leo I think was attack 2. Griffin. Ooh, the waifus. So many waifus. Tiamat. Nefertiti. Nefertiti. Yeah, whatever. Nefertiti. Nefertiti. We got Hatsafut. Hatsafut. I cannot pronounce these to save my life. Kululu. 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 Kind of reminds me of that episode of King of the Hill with the whooping crane. Jin. Fascinating. Yeah, all these abilities look really good so far. I mean, I've only been paying attention to half of them, but hey. Infrit. Okay, that I can read. And Marid. That's one stack, and the second stack here. Ciliat. And then Seraph. Shurivan. Holy crap, her tits are huge. It's Lewd! Jackal. Another Attack Warrior 2 and a Lu. My goodness. They did not cut back and loot this on this. Manticore. If anything, I think they even went more. Deva. That's it for the Warriors. I'm gonna take a look at the randomizer cards because that is one of each, so it might be easier just to look at these now that I think about it. Although the next set is just gonna be the Disciples, but the Magi, that's gonna be Disciple. My goodness, her rack is enormous. They did not cut back on this one. Enchantress, there's another Disciple. Temple Guard, so it's gonna be like the defender for this one. And then again, Amut, Sphinx, Binu, Griffin, Tiamat, Nefaret, Hathor, Kulu, Jin, Infrit, Marid, Silat, Seraph, Shurim, Jackal, Alu, Manticore, Deva. I have to say, after taking a few seconds to look at these cards, their effects are like really good. So I can't wait to see how this plays out with the gods, which I want to see next. And also can't wait to see how it plays out with the expansion set, the Battle of 9 Realms, and the other expansion sets in the future mixed together. This is going to be insane. And of course, the Disciples. Nothing much to say about these except how extremely lewd the artwork is. They do have additional abilities, so not just similar copies of the previous Disciples from Battle of the 9 Realms. They do have an additional effect, which I think is amazing. And finally, the big thing, the gods. Gonna see what gods and temples are packed into this. So we have Horus. I'm not sure who the big cheese of the Egyptian mythology is, but there's Horus, Iris, Bastet, the cat god. Oh, of course they're gonna include her. Khonsu, Osiris, Ra. Was it Ra or Horus that was the big cheese in Egypt? I don't recall exactly, kind of like how Odin's the big cheese of Asgard. I'm not quite sure which one was it for Egyptian mythology. Then Marduk, it's got a beard. Okay, so the cover goddess is Ishtar, that's who it is. Then there's Anu, Enoch, Inkai? I cannot pronounce that. Baal. That's it for the gods, and then for the temples. Temple of Kronos, Temple of Nabu, Temple Luxor Temple. After taking a quick look at these, their abilities on these gods are very, very different compared to the previous ones, which you would expect. You don't want to say repeat it before. Interesting enough, one god, which is Bastet, her ability, if you have one or more cards in your hand, each player chooses one card and passes it to player on their left. That's an interesting effect, because when it comes to solo play, because this game is based to be a group gameplay, but when it comes to solo play, that's going to be very interesting to see how that's going to work out. After taking a few seconds to go over the warrior cards and the god cards, I'll just say this game is definitely not a copy over from Battle of 9 Realms. It's definitely going to have a different feel to it, a different gameplay to it. Can't wait to give it a shot at it, and I can't wait to try the randomizers of this with Battle of 9 Realms to see how crazy the gameplay it'll be. If you can pick one up, definitely just grabbing it. Again, you don't need Battle of 9 Realms to play this. This is standalone. It'll play by itself.